can read more awesome books next year too. And this is my 2015 favorite books. 2015 has come to an end and I really had fun reading so many books, and my reading challenge for Goodreads is to read 80 books, and I read more than that, and I'm so proud of myself because next year I'm going to be hella busy. So this year I picked 6 books for my 2015 favorite reads, and some of them are standalones and series. But for book series, I picked the book that I have already read the first and second one and love them both. So for the book that I only read the first one, I will include that in my honorable mention, which is the part that I'm excited to read the sequel next year. So let's! So the first one will be Ananalan Ayla. Oh my god, I love this book series. From now on, I will read anything for Stephanie Perkins. It's fluffy and awesome and delicious, and I just can't get enough of Etienne, especially, and Josh too. And yeah, this is one of my favorite series I read this year. I binge read them, and I also have a book talk for 3 of them, so if you want to watch, you can check out the links down below. And I hope you give them a try because they're fabulous. So the next one is a standalone, and it's the first book that I read from the author, and it's Kneel Before You by Jojo Moyes. I can't say how much I love this book and how much it's really like made me cry and smile and laugh and in love, and I am so excited for the movie, and I will also try to read more from Jojo Moyes next year. So recommend down below which of Jojo Moyes' book is your favorite, and I will try it out, and I am in love with this book. So the next series is the series that I am absolutely in love. If you have been a while on my channel, you know how much I love this series, and it's The Young Elites by Mary Lou. The first book is The Young Elites, and the second book is The Rose Society. These 2 books, they changed me, they changed my view on certain stuff, and it makes me really looking forward to read all of the book in this series, and I will reread them at some point before the 3rd book came out next year. And oh my god, if you don't know, this is a dark fantasy series, so I recommend you to check it out because I'm in love with Adelina. I am in love with all the writing and the world and the darkness in it, and it's just amazing. And I also have a book talk for both of them, so all the links are in the description down below. So the next book is also the book I've been raving about, and it's my new TP right now, and it's Carry On by Rainbow Rowell. Oh my god, this book, I didn't expect it to be so good because I read like 2 or 3 Rainbow Rowell books and all are contemporary, and this is fantasy, and it's just full with magic and dramas and magic, and it's just so good at its own, so you don't have to compare it to anything. Snow Bass, that's all I can say. I also have a book talk for this book because it's so awesome. It left me wanting more of Snow Bass in my life. Like I will sign up if Rainbow Rowell will write like another 5 million books for Snow Bass. I will buy them all and read them all. So the next book is the book that I had reviewed like for the last 2 weeks, and it's the Dreamer series by E.J. Mello. I've been sent this 2 copy of book to review, and I'm in love with it. I'm in love with every character, the world, the dream, the real world, everything. Everything in this book is just left you breathless and wanting more, as I said before. And this is the first book, The Dreamer, and the second book, The Divide. If you don't know what about this book, it's about a dream world that this girl has been transported into, and she played a really important role in the dream world, and I can't wait for the new book in the series soon, and just go check it out. I have book talk for both of them if you want to check it out, but it contains spoilers, so I suggest you go and read it first before you watch the book talk, and please go pick them up. I'm begging you because I'm literally want to be in this world right now. So the next book is from the same author, and I read her 2 books this year, and I am glad for the experience. And the first one is Confess, and the second one is September 9 from Colin Hoover. These 2 books, if you want excruciating pain beautifully written, you just go pick up Colin Hoover book, because my all-time favorite Colin Hoover book will be Slam. That is the first book I read from her, and I absolutely love it until now, and I have so many high expectations for other books, and Confess is nearly there, and this is my second favorite book from her. I don't know, maybe because one of the reasons they have some really awesome illustration in it. Yeah, and November 9, All of Colleen Hoover books are so bloody amazing. You just have to pick it up. You can't get enough of Colleen Hoover writing. And I will read more from her in the future, and she's one of my auto-read/buy author. And just go pick up Colleen Hoover books like Slam, Hopeless, maybe Someday, Ugly Love. They're amazing. Although some are just like really kind of ridiculous, but you still love the ridiculousness in the story. So that's part of my list for my 2015 favorite read book. And now I'm going to my honorable mention read, which is the book that I have only read the first one but not in the series, but I'm excited to continue the book next year, hopefully. So let's go into it. The first book is The Raven Boy by Maggie Stiefvater. This is my first Maggie Stiefvater book and I am in love with it. I like how she writes stuff from multiple point of view. It doesn't confuse you in some way, you know, but you're just captivated when reading it, and the premise of this book, the myth of this book is just so awesome, and I can't wait to continue The Dream Thief, which is the second book in the Raven Boy series. So the second book is Rebel Belle by Rachel Hawkins. This book, yeah, the cover looks girly, but they're badass. They're girly with badass. I want to be that. And it's one of the myths that no one really discovered much, but I love it. I love the premise of it. And I know Miss Mayhem already out, but I'm waiting for this edition to match. And the third one is Daughter of Smoke and Bone. I'm literally can't get enough of Daughter. Like, wow, Laini Taylor writing just transported you into her world, and you just didn't want to go out and go home, and you just want every dose of Kaoru. And I got the second book from my secret poltergeist, and I can't wait to continue the series soon. So the fourth book is one of my favorite read this year, but since it's the first book in the series, I include it in the honorable mention, and it's Zodiac by Romina Russell. The second book just came out in the early December, and I didn't get it yet, but I will soon, and I will continue to read Rose's story. So if you don't know about this book, it's about a world where Earth doesn't exist anymore and people live in a planet based on their own zodiac. So for instance, I'm Leo and we have our own planet called Leo, and it's in space. How cool is that? And last but not least is The Infinite Sea by Ricky and C, the second book in the fifth wave. I've read the fifth wave this year. I like it and I can't wait for the movie, and I also can't wait to read the second book, but I think I'm going to read it after I watch the movie just to get the mood. And yeah, it's also about alien, but not creepy alien. They have like some of the hot alien. You might also wonder, how about other books like A Court of Thorns and Roses, The Darker Shades of Magic? Well, they didn't have the second book yet, so they are one of my most anticipated release next year, and I hope you will give all the books that I mentioned a try. And if you think one of the books that you love, I should go and check it out or read them, you just comment down below. So I think that's all for my 2015 favorite books. I would like to know yours. What books are your favorite read this year? Because I would like to know and I would like to check it out. And don't forget to subscribe, like and comment, because I will post many of the stuff by the end of this year, like book haul, so stay tuned for that, and my wrap up. And don't forget to stay connected with me on my Instagram and website and Twitter by AmeliaaXavier. I hope you have a wonderful year and wonderful 2016. Read as much as you can because that will obviously make you happy. Happy reading, keep on fangirling. I'm Amelia, talk to you guys next time. Ciao! Bye 2015, hello 2016.